The Bible teaches that marriage is to be a permanent relationship of one man and one woman, freely and totally committed to each other as companions for life.
Beautiful.
Love is patient. Love is kind. Love is not envious or boastful or arrogant or rude. It does not insist on its own way. It is not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice in wrongdoing, but rejoices in the truth. Love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. Love never ends. We mark time by the calendars, but we celebrate time by the special events of our lives. And for Brandon and Hilary, this is a time that they will remember forever, a celebration of what God has done. At times, the date may slip from their minds. That's your excuse to miss an anniversary. But these moments will live forever. Who gives this woman to be married to this man?
Her loving mother and I.
It's good you're not doing this service. You'd never get through it.
I would.
No.
In joining your lives, may God grant you both love, to afford each other a special quality of time together, joy in the accomplishments of one another, foresight to realize rainbows follow rainy days, imagination to keep with you part of the child that you used to be, awareness to lead each day with knowledge that there is no promise of tomorrow. May God bless you and keep you in the palm of his hand.
I want you to look closely at your hands. These are the hands of your best friend. These are the hands that will wipe away tears of sorrow and tears of joy from your eyes. These are the hands that will comfort you in times of trouble and illness. These are the hands that will hold fast when grief enters your home. These are the hands that will applaud your successes. And they're the hands that may one day cradle your children. But these are the hands that will wrinkle and grow old with your own. These are the hands that I hope will hold you in prayer every day, seeking God's will and purpose for each other and your life together.
Hilary, when we met, I did not envision it to be the first date with my future wife. While I was hoping otherwise, I was expecting it to be another go-through-the-motions date with an attractive girl who would lose interest after the first date. However, God had different plans for us, and you did indeed want to see me again. Our relationship was never love at first light, like a magnet. It was far more like concrete. It required mixing, forming, and most importantly, time to allow it to cure and strengthen. To me, our marriage is the same as a builder removing the form of a concrete structure for the world to see. I knew you were the one to marry when I felt a level of comfort with you that I never had with anyone else, and when the thought of losing you caused me very deep pain. Your ability to savor the moment has shown me how to enjoy the present rather than being preoccupied with what to do next. Because of you, I now see life as an exciting journey where change is not something bad to be feared, but something to be excited about and embrace. Our marriage will have tough times, but I vow that I will do my part to make it work. I promise to be faithful, defend you, provide for you, and make you coffee every morning. As we embark on our lifelong journey together, I will never have to masquerade because I have a woman who loves me for who I am.
Brandon, I remember the first time I ever saw you. It was while I was swiping through Tinder on the beach at the Outer Banks back in 2016. I was so excited for our first date when I could officially meet you in person, and I feel so blessed every day I had the opportunity to. Throughout these 5 years of knowing you, learning new things about you, and falling more in love with you, I have quickly learned that I can never live without you. The moment I realized you were the one for me was when I saw how you interacted with my parents' dogs, Libby and Gus, for the first time. Your kindness and compassion for dogs is just one of the many qualities in you that I love. Your constant support, wisdom, love, and optimism has brought me out of some dark times in my life, and I will forever be grateful for you. I vow from this day forward to love you unconditionally, to be your nurse when you are sick or injured, to always be faithful to you, and to support you through every life decision you make. I promise to love you forever, and you'll always be my very best friend. I am so glad I swiped right.
That's good. I like it.
That was good. Thank you.
I give you this ring as a sign of our covenant in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit.
I give you this ring as a sign of our covenant in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit.
Friends, Hilary and Brandon have given themselves to each other by solemn vows before God and before you as witnesses. They have shown their affection and trust by the joining of their hands and the giving and receiving of rings. Therefore, according to the state of Pennsylvania and the power of God, I pronounce them husband and wife in the name of the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit. What God has joined together, let no one separate. You may kiss your bride.
I remember the day you were born, Hilary. I vowed to be the best dad that I could be for you. Sometimes I failed, sometimes I didn't. But that's what love is. Bringing you home from the hospital to be initiated into our family and to meet your brother, who would have preferred that your mom would have just put you away. Among Hilary's other accomplishments, she became a nurse. We're so proud of her for that. She served on the front line of healthcare during this pandemic, all the while planning this event, wondering if it was ever going to happen. When her mom developed cancer, Hilary became her private duty nurse, helping with everything that needed to get done to get her mom back on her feet. That's what love is. That bond is unbreakable. Our wish is that you will continue to love and take care of our little girl, because she'll always be that. She will always have your back. We've never seen her happier than the day that you came into her orbit. Your mom and I have been doing this marriage thing for about 34 years. Your grandparents have been doing it for 6 decades. This thing called marriage works. But it takes work. The two of you are kindred souls, and we know that you can do it.
So me and Hilary have known each other since middle school. When I asked Hilary if she had a quarter for pencils because she was always prepared, always a good student. But we became very close. We went to West Liberty University together for nursing. Me and Hilary went on vacation 5 years ago to North Carolina when she was talking about how she was ready to meet someone. So what does any 23-year-old girl do? She downloads Tinder. And that's when she met Brandon. I remember her showing me her picture and she immediately was attracted to Brandon. So I told her, swipe right, this could be the love of your life. And here we are 5 years later. Brandon, you really truly have proved yourself throughout the years, and I honestly couldn't be happier for you too. I wish you all the best and love forever, and here's to the bride and groom. Love you guys.
Whether Brandon knows it or not, I've always considered him like a brother, and considered him one of the wisest people in my life. I remember when Brandon and Hilary met and got to witness their relationship grow. I witnessed how happy Hilary made Brandon, and I couldn't be happier for the two of them. And I know Brandon and Hilary will be as happy in their marriage as I am in mine. Finally, I ask that you raise your glasses with me. A toast to the new couple, to Brandon and Hilary.